Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, you know what I'm going to be starting off with? It's Bitcoin here on the hourly. Then we're going to be moving to the midterm for Bitcoin. Then we're going to be hitting up the long term for Bitcoin. Once we're done with Bitcoin there, we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin, excuse me, the Bitcoin dominance. Touch on the fear and greed index as well, because looking pretty rough today, I may say. And then what we're going to be doing, we're going to be reviewing some of my ultra package trades there. We're going to be having a look at that, and then also we're going to be getting to, there's quite a lot of things coming through there. We're going to be then we're going to be getting to my altcoins today. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today, and my first altcoin is XRP. My next one is AVAX, because that's doing bloody well, and we've also got a little bit of MATIC coming through as well there. Once we're done with that, guys, then we're going to be getting to the altcoin request part of the show. This is where you guys smash your altcoin requests in the chat, and I basically do some live TA for you here on air, in a sense, right? bit of a radio keyword there, but yeah, on air in a sense, right? So yeah, get ready for that part of the show there, guys. But for now, let's just get straight through to some shout outs in the chat. We've got Joe Hart coming through there saying, are we long or are we short? As you can see, Joe, we've got a bit of a breakout scenario coming through here. We're literally resting on the cusp of this resistance line here. So potentially, we could actually maybe be looking at a potential long position if something is going to go well here, because obviously it is a bit of a falling wedge pattern at this point in time, guys. So yeah, anyway, we'll get to that very shortly indeed. We've got Salpi saying hi and good morning to you there. We got Mechana Spaghetti, yo morning to all. We got Jashanda Want, hello LR. We got Michael Allen, nice to finally hear from the start. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Hello from Norway, says Christine. We've got 7 Juan coming through there, and guys, there's a mod in the chat, so please behave yourselves. And we've got Crypto Wacko as well, amazing stuff there, guys, and 8 likes already. I think we're gonna start setting like targets at the start of these streams here. So tell you what, why don't you guys set the like target? Comment in the chat, and you guys can set the like target, and we'll go from there. But I will be setting the subscriber target today. The subscriber target, let's go for, say, 1,425. I think that's quite achievable, maybe. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, 1,425 is going to be the target today, guys. In terms of a like target, I'll wait for one of you guys to smash a like target in the chat there. Crypto Wacko, we're going lower. Believe me, bloodbath tomorrow. Set your low ball orders. Yeah, it's going to be interesting indeed. GT Zing King GZ01 says morning ham and cheese. I guess I'm cheese and my brother's ham because his name's Hammy, right? But yeah, so nice to see you on the stream there, guys. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into Bitcoin, because it's still going down. Yeah, it's still going down. Unfortunately, guys, we are setting lower lows. Pretty rough stuff here. Falling wedge pattern. Granted, the lower low that we did set was around 39,600 sort of area. Bounced up from there, wasn't too bad, and we did actually find a lovely level of support on this trend line coming down like so, right? As you can see here, guys, support, hello, more support, hello, some more support indeed. And the support, to be honest, it's quite strong. It's quite strong, and the reason for this is, guys, you can see the momentum to the upside that we have gained from here, and this is where we're sat on this key point of resistance on the shorter term time frame here for Bitcoin. Pretty crazy stuff there. We got Joe Hart set the like target because he's first in the stream. Joe Hart has yeah, nice. Well done for being first today, Joe. Joe Hart has set the like target for 69 likes. See if we can smash that today, guys. We'll see how we go. Amazing number indeed as well. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, pretty crucial point here for Bitcoin. The reasoning for this is you can see the resistance playing out along this zone. You can see we're now in a falling wedge pattern. And what do we say about falling wedge patterns, guys? They tend to break, yes, to the upside. Now, pretty scary stuff. Pretty risky me saying that we're going to break to the upside here. No, we're going to weigh up all the options here, because obviously I know a lot of people are very bearish here. But if we do actually see some sort of break to the upside, hello, it's going to be pretty good for us, right? It's going to be really good. First term target we are going to be looking for is going to be the most recent lower high here. And that's going to be 43,457. That's going to be the sort of ideal scenario to get us going there. I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to have to mute my mic. I'm good. Holding back the sneezes. I think I've got an air freshener that just went off in my office, and it's just come down on me like, oh god. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to Bitcoin. So yeah, this is going to be the breakout zone that we are looking for here, guys. positivity, right? We're above the volume weighted ATR band, which is progression. I mean, if we even come down and test it again around 41,786, if we can hold that, we're likely to actually bounce up again, because we know about the volume weighted ATR band, guys. If we're trending below it here, we're coming down, we're testing it until we break it again to the upside. When we break it to the upside, we usually ride along it and then bounce up. So bounce up from there. That's one scenario that we can be looking for here, guys. And also, we've got the 21 moving average, which we've now claimed after finding heavy resistance off it before, and that's this yellow line coming through here, guys. And we zoom out a bit more, you can see we were actually testing this yellow line quite continuously here before actually dumping down like crazy. Right now we actually have found a level of support on it, which is positive as well. And as I said, falling wedge pattern tends to break to the upside. So if we are going to be looking at any sort of measure move here for this falling wedge pattern in terms of a target price for us to be thinking about here, it's gonna be up to this horizontal here around 44,400. And to be honest, that's pretty goddamn ambitious, right? It's pretty goddamn ambitious, and we know why that's ambitious, because look at these lower highs. These lower highs are pretty dominant, pretty strong. We've got heavy resistance. There's like a ton of resistance, literally a ton in weight of resistance holding us back here, guys. We've got the 55 moving average. We've got the price action channel, which determines which sort of which trend we're in at this point in time. And after seeing us going sideways and then just breaking trend and just smashing it to the downside, it's been a pretty bad time. It's been a pretty bad time. But yeah, in terms of a percentage for this potential, it's going to be near enough impossible to long this market right now, but this potential for this is going to be around a 4.83% there, guys. That's the breakout scenario you can be looking for. You can see, as you can see, volume is actually starting to trend down here, so there is going to be another breakout scenario to be thinking about there, whether it is going to be a breakdown or it's going to be a breakup. There's going to be a breakout happening fairly soon indeed. In terms of what we are seeing for this uptrend, the most recent uptrend that we are seeing, should we jump down to 15-minute for now and see what we got going on here? Yeah, because as you can see here, guys, pretty nice clean-cut example of Mount Everest, right? When we're climbing Everest in a parabolic motion like we have seen here, we need to be resting at base camp 1, and this is the whole resting at base camp 1 scenario that we are seeing. We've tried to have another leg up. The resistance is futile. Viva la resistance is coming through here at 42,563, and that's basically what's holding us back, guys. If we're going to be breaking that, we need to be getting over this horizontal, and that's 42,600, that sort of area. That's going to be a really key point for us to break there, guys, if we are going to be looking to come up any higher. And this 200 EMA that we've got coming through on the 15-minute is correlating fairly well with a lot of the lower highs coming through here as well there. So yeah, if we are going to be seeing any sort of long position coming through here, we really need to take into account of multiple take profit points here, guys, because the chances of a reversal before we have the completion of the measure move coming up to test 44,400 there, it's the chances of a reversal, the chances of a reversal before we get there is very likely. Very likely. We've got a lot of resistance points to get over, as I was saying there, guys. As you can see, we've got one at 43,400 there. Another one coming through at probably this horizontal here, I would say at 43,925. So yeah, there's going to be multiple reversal points. And that's not even talking about the moving averages coming down there as well. And this is obviously the basis that we do break up to the upside, right? Now, let's go on the basis that we break to the downside. This brings me on to the RSI, because the RSI on the 1 hour, it's looking pretty symmetrical triangle. And the reason why it's symmetrical triangle, guys, we got these lower highs being formed continuously, right? Lower highs being formed continuously from this high point, and also higher lows being forming. So that basically means a little bit of a cheeky symmetrical triangle in terms of trend lines coming through. They're creating that chart pattern. But we're still in it, people. We're still in it. It's looking pretty rough because we want to be breaking it. We want to be breaking out this zone. If we can break out this zone on the central point of the RSI, it's likely that we're going to be breaking out of the point on this falling wedge pattern, right? If we can break out from that, amazing stuff. It's going to be great stuff indeed. It's not going to be small, guys. It's not going to be a small breakout. It's going to be pretty big, pretty mega, pretty giga, all the way up to this this price up here around 44,000 there. But yeah, this is a key point to watch here for a breakout to the upside. Vice versa, heavy Viva la resistance could play out here as well, guys, and this could bring us all the way down to around 38, 32 on the RSI, which, to be honest with you, if we're lining up the stars, if I was going to quote some star god or something there, but no, couldn't think of the quote. We are potentially going to be coming down to the volume weighted ATR band as we come down to the lower side of this symmetrical triangle on the RSI. So that's definitely a point to be watching out for, guys. You can see how these guys are going to correlate here. Interesting stuff indeed to be looking out for the future. I mean, to be honest, we might even hit that on stream here. So yeah, we'll just have to, I'm going to keep these lines in, and we'll see if we can touch back on this maybe later on in the stream there, guys, and see if we can get some gauge of what's sort of happening there, right? Now, how are you all doing? How are you doing? I haven't asked you how you are yet. What we Wednesday with 14 degrees, mostly cloudy in England. To be fair, not too bad today. I prefer this weather to insanely hot weather, especially when working in the office, right? Oh, very good stuff indeed. Should we have a look at the like target? Because the like target today was 69 likes set by Joe Hart. What are we on? 14. Absolutely amazing stuff there, guys. Do appreciate all those likes coming through. And the subscriber target is 1,425 there. Just banged it up once, and we're one closer to that target. One closer to that target. Absolutely amazing stuff there, guys. So thank you to the single subscriber who's joined us today. Guys, we do stream every single day, Monday to Friday, coming through there. Absolutely love it coming through there. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, we are setting high lows coming through here on the old MACD as well. So that's obviously, it is progressive to the upside. But what we are looking for here, we're actually converging, guys. We're converging into a potential bearish crossover, right? And we know when we see a bearish crossover, it means a downtrend is signified, right? A downtrend is signified, and that is the potential for this scenario playing out. So as you can see, guys, we are looking at the RSI, we're looking at the MACD here. The stars are aligning to actually get pulled back from this zone. So that's why we're going to be weighing up both scenarios there. Pretty crazy stuff there. And yeah, I heard about this earthquake in Melbourne. Pretty crazy. I hope everyone's okay. I heard it wasn't too crazy. I thought there's quite a few memes and stuff on Twitter. Pray for Melbourne and stuff, and like little objects falling over and stuff. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, hope everyone is all good over there. Look at the chat there. We got Sweek7 there saying hi again. LR saying 100 like target. I think that's quite ambitious today. No, that's Liam. Liam's here saying sapping son, all good. What's happening, son? All good. I see you, man. I see you on the stream there, bro. We've got Kong coming through there going, Chester, morning, matey. Good morning to you, sir. I'm a bit late on the stream today because I was just doing a few things in terms of prep and stuff like that. I'm trying to shake it up and just get a bit more information out to you guys, right? So I've just had to redo the whole schedule and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting times. But yeah, so back to Bitcoin here. Bitcoin here on the midterm here on the 4 hourly here. Nice to see Crypto Wacko is all good. Let it drop now, says LR, and then we can go to the goddamn moon. Twitter is the gossip pit of the world. Nice to see you out for a run listening to me there, Tom. Amazing stuff there. Drawing imaginary lines as I go. Amazing stuff. Oh, cool stuff, man. To appreciate that. Maybe I should have some upbeat music to help you concentrate, right? Chris says, a pump to come for 2 months. Chris, I hope you're correct, my good sir. I hope you are. That would be really, really good if we can see actually Bitcoin recover from here. But to be honest, it's looking pretty goddamn rough. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin here on you guessed it, the midterm, the 4 hourly here. You can see pretty rough falling wedge pattern here, guys. You can see the resistance we've got coming through from this zone, especially from the top side here. You can see this was heavy, dirty, filthy stuff coming through. And now it's quite interesting, actually, just because this first actual initial crazy price action dump there happened within 5 minutes coming through there. Chris Strafford, yo, Chester. Yo, man, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. So yeah, as you can see, this happened in the space of 5 minutes. We know this. It was crazy stuff. And then the following week, when we saw the start of the following week, we saw another insane point of manipulation coming through here, happening in the space of a few minutes. And then the start of this week has just been a goddamn bloodbath. Blood on the streets. Absolute blood on the streets. Setting lower lows. Pretty rough stuff, right? Pretty rough stuff. The only bit of positivity I can say about this is we do have a falling wedge. Falling wedges tend to break to the upside, guys. That's one thing we can leave in our back pocket, and hopefully we can. Hopefully we can, right? Hopefully we can break to the upside. If not, it's going to be a longer, dirty, horrible downtrend coming through there. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, we do have a level of support to be concentrating on in terms of the trap zone for this falling wedge here, in terms of shorting Bitcoin here, this is the scenario. This is the trap zone in terms of you're basically gonna come back up. We've seen it multiple times here. The buying power at this zone is very strong indeed. Now, in terms of where we are, in terms of live price now, 42,225 there, above the volume weighted ATR band. We've reclaimed here. We've reclaimed it as a level of support, which we know when we're acting as a level of support here, it's usually pretty valid there. Pretty valid. Buy when there's blood on the streets, even it's your own. Says Mr. Malkany. Nice on the stream there, Mr. Malkany. Amazing stuff there. 19 likes as well, guys. What are we, 50 likes away from the target? Yeah, 50 likes away from the target. Coming through there. Amazing stuff there. Target today set by Joe Hart is 69 likes on the stream. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, where we're currently at, we're currently testing the idea of us actually coming up here, and reclaiming this level of support. I would ideally like a 4-hour candle close, one above this 10 simple moving average coming down here at 42,400, and also we're going to be hopefully getting a candle close above this major trend line coming down, this downward sloping support line. If we can actually get a level of support here, it's going to be looking a lot more progressive for a nice move up there. But as I said, guys, on the shorter term time frame, it's looking pretty goddamn rough. It's looking pretty bad. But we need to plan for these scenarios, right? So yeah, if we do see that reversal actually coming through there, and we do see actual initial crazy dumpage there, we've got the volume weighted ATR band on the hour, we've got the volume weighted ATR band on the midterm as well, on the 4-hourly, and that's around 41,690 there. Try and turn my music up. That should be fine. That should be fine. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting point to be watching there if we do see the imminent rejection coming through. When we see the rejection, if we do, guys, this, whatever the hell this is, what we're looking at here, it's going to be counting as a lower high, right? It's going to be counting as a lower high compared to all these other lower highs. A couple of lower highs coming through there. Now the music's too loud, annoying. So yeah, it's going to be another lower high coming through there. So we basically need to say lower highs, they're bad, right? Lower highs are bad. It's initial for a break, another move down in a sense, right? So just be prepared for that as well, guys. If we do see trend reversal here, if we can't reclaim this this downward sloping support line here, and it does act as resistance, then it's going to be a lower high here, guys. So yeah, it's going to be pretty rough stuff in the streets out here. Yes, pretty much a Bitcoin here coming through on the 4-hourly. So yeah, as you can see here as well, guys, we bring up the RSI. These downward sloping resistance lines, they were really valid, and like kind of since then we've just kind of been scurrying around with them, not really getting anywhere with them after being insanely sold off here. We actually did see a bit of a buyback, which isn't too bad, but you just kicked my light over. We're all good. So yeah, if we do see a bit of a pump coming through there, say if we break out of this falling wedge pattern to the upside here, we're gonna be bringing us up to a really crucial point here on the RSI for Bitcoin. That in terms of a resistance point, this is going to be very strong in terms of finding a point in terms of correlation for a reversal in the trend, right? So yeah, that's definitely going to be a point that we do need to be looking out for if we do get to that. So yeah, keep that in your back pocket as a piece of information as well. Having one of the best coffees. Oh yes, Simple Technology, amazing stuff. Thank you ever so much for the little super chat donation there, man. Do appreciate that. I'll have a coffee on you, my friend. Yeah, do appreciate that. Do appreciate a nice little coffee coming through there, my good sir. So yeah, as you can see, this is that's pretty much Bitcoin here on the midterm, guys. I mean, we could do some measure moves coming down from this broadening wedge that we did see before. As you can see, guys, heavy levels of resistance coming through, and then obviously crucial levels of support on this horizontal. It's been playing out quite a few times. We did actually lose this zone here. So what do we do now? We actually make a measure move. We make a cake. We make a measure move coming down here, and it's going to be like going to be along the lines of this, right? We did see that measure move actually come into fruition and get completed. Pretty amazing stuff there. So well done to anyone who jumped on the well done to anyone who jumped on the shorting Bitcoin bandwagon there. And we did actually in the Ultra Package group there, and we actually made some cold hard cash, guys. Cold hard cash, and we actually, well, for me personally, I'm still short around 50% there. So yeah, we'll get to the Ultra Package stuff, because I'm trying to include that in my stream now so I can explain those trades a bit more. So yeah, it's around an 8.12% drop there in terms of measure move completion. Pretty crazy stuff there, but pretty good in terms of predicting a nice move to the downside there. So not too bad at all there. Not too bad at all. Mr. Malcolm, you say Neil Ash is in the stream there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Neil Ash. Haven't seen you in a while, my guy. Not enough blood in the streets, apparently. This is blood. This is dreadful. There's a lot of blood here, man. Not good. So yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin done on the midterm there. I'm going to be jumping to the long term. And yeah, this is a very crucial point for Bitcoin. I was stressing about this yesterday, guys. Let me get rid of this indicator for now. Yeah, I was really stressing about this yesterday just because you can see the previous all-time high for Bitcoin here, and you can see this trend line coming down from the not most recent, but the first lower high that we did see from Bitcoin coming through there, guys. So the first lower high that we did see is obviously causing a pretty strong trend line coming through there. We found a level of support when we dumped 3 weeks ago in the crazy 5-minute momentums, crazy dirtiness. That wasn't 5 minutes ago. Sorry, that was on the 8th of September, right? Wait, no, yeah. Yeah, that was 3 weeks ago, right? Yeah. Don't know what I'm on for a second there. Yeah, we saw a lovely level of support actually get formed here. So we know it's still valid in terms of a trend line. Now, where are we right now? We came down yesterday, we said hello, and we did test it. From the test that we did try and actually break to the downside here, we're actually seeing a bit of a buyback, right? We're seeing a bit of a buyback, which it's good news. It's actually good news, guys. And yes, I know we've set a lower low in terms of the most recent trend, but the fact that we're bouncing off this line in terms of this downward sloping support line, and we're not breaking it to the downside, it's really positive, right? If we come down, we test it again, and then we bounce again, amazing stuff. If we break this to the downside, people, you can see the last time that we broke this this horizontal to the downside. Really rough stuff. Really rough stuff. And also, it's going to be breaking this this trend line from the all-time high, right? So let's go back to that previous time that we did test that here, guys. Really bad. Really bad. May crash. Really awful. So yeah, we just need to be watching this zone. Really watch this zone, guys. Really watch this zone. I mean, in terms of bullish or bearish right now, it does look pretty bearish. It does look pretty bearish right now, just because obviously lower highs are being set, lower lows are being set. There's no really any reversal, no invalidation of any lower highs there. It's just, as we were saying a second ago, blood on the streets there. Yes, blood on the streets, really bad. Yeah, let's have a look at some moving averages coming through here on the daily chart for the old Bitcoin coming through there. Yeah, so let's talk about this golden cross scenario that we did see. We saw play out, but we didn't see an immense amount of price action, right? We didn't see an immense amount of price action, and maybe the whales thought, you know what, maybe a lot of people are long from this zone, so let's absolutely just dump it off a cliff, right? Let's dump it off a cliff before returning to actual normal price there, just to counteract that signal, right? George is drunk again. Now, nice to see you on the stream there, George. Amazing stuff there. And 25 likes, absolutely unreal. We've got a like target on the table of 69 likes, guys, set by Joe Hart at the start of the stream. Amazing stuff there. See if you can hit your like target there, Joe. It would be absolutely amazing if you could. And let's check the subscriber count, because the subscriber target today is 1,425. That is the target today. So we're 7 subscribers away, if my maths is correct, right? Yeah, 7 subscribers away from that. Amazing stuff. We could smash through that, guys. That'd be really cool. And yeah, I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday. Amazing stuff. But yeah, so we didn't actually see this golden cross play out, which is pretty rough. At this point in time, in terms of the daily, we have actually found a level of support at this point in time on the 200 EMA. So if we are going to be looking at any sort of target price for that 41,800 in terms of a test today, let's see if that is a correlative point. Yeah, that's going to correlate pretty well with the volume weighted ATR band here on the midterm. And also, yeah, perfect bounce point coming through as well on the 1 hourly as well. I know like the volume weighted ATR bands were the same, but they're not the same, right? They differentiate, if that's the right word, between the different ones, right? But we can see now we've definitely got a lovely bounce point to be thinking about at 41,800. I would pretty factually say that we are going to have a bounce and a bit of a scur around that sort of zone. Maybe just today we come down, we actually see rejection off this falling wedge pattern. We see rejection off the top side of this zone here, as you can see here, and the rejection is pretty strong here. We get rejected down to this 41,800, and then And then it's probably going to be a bit of sideways in terms of a bounce point, right? That's what is lining up in terms of the stars here, setting a higher lows coming through on the RSI there. And yeah, that's going to be the correlative point I would say today, guys, just to be looking out for is 41,800 as a target, right? Now, where are we? Let's jump to the old weekly chart, right? Let's jump to the, oh, hold on, it's all gone, really saw then. It's all gone wrong. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see here, guys, I did want to talk about when obviously we saw the previous all-time high coming through in 2017, right? Pretty crazy stuff there, but you can see a lot of people like, it looks just like 2017 when we came down and then we came up. I'd say that we've come up a little bit more this time in terms of a steep, in terms of more confidence, right? And we can clearly see that this 30, 29, that sort of area is very, very, very strong, right? It's very, very strong. And to be honest, I'm sure a lot of you guys can reference this as well. When we've seen this insane price action happen over the last, well, since sort of May, it started going crazy, right? When we saw these 29, 30k sort of prices get touched there, the buybacks, the orders that were set there, the confidence that people were happy to pay 30k for Bitcoin, even though it is in an insane volatile stance and trending down like crazy, just shows the confidence that we do have in Bitcoin still. And the chances of actually seeing us breaking through these zones, I mean, it's quite unlikely at this time. But yeah, it's definitely a heavy point of support. I mean, obviously, we could have some insane crash. I'm not going to reference 2008, but yeah, some insane crash coming through there, which could obviously really hurt crypto in terms of all the other economies and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely something to keep in the back pocket. And obviously, we got the March crash coming through there. For COVID. So yeah, it's not out of the water, but in terms of not having a black swan event, I really highly doubt that that 30k is going to get broken, right? I really don't think it is at this point in time, just because of the confidence that we are seeing and that we have seen over the last probably 8 to 12 weeks coming through there. Yeah, more like 8 weeks coming through there. Granted, we are on a bit of a downtrend, bit of a blood on the streets at this point in time. But hey, guys, let's just take a step back. Literally 3 months ago, we were sat at like 29,000, 30k. We're still sat at 42,000. It's still great for Bitcoin to be sat at 42,000, right? Yeah, granted, it's not the best thing in the world, but when you're pumping like this in terms of this bull run was just ridiculous, right? It was just ridiculous in terms of percentages. Look, 1,368% just on an average there from the uptrend coming through there. It's just insane when you're seeing trends like that come up and they're actually playing out, especially for an asset as like large with the market cap as big as it is for Bitcoin. If we're gonna see some sort of retracements coming through, even something looking along the lines of this and then another leg up, that's still absolutely fine. That's still absolutely healthy. Granted, I know it's just a bit long, it's a bit boring when we're doing in this sideways sort of motion here. But yeah, I'll just say it's completely healthy for us to be doing what we're doing here, guys. So just try not to panic, right? Yeah, I know we've got a confirmed lower high there, but as I was saying, 1,300% there. It's just ridiculous, right? So yeah, maybe we are going to create some sort of range coming through. Maybe some sort of descending triangle chart pattern coming through there. Maybe we could be looking at for a breakout for the future there. Maybe January 2022, that sort of area. I know a lot of people are really insanely bullish for the end of the year. It would be nice if we didn't set this lower high, right? If we didn't set this lower high, then yeah, I would have been like, oh my god, we're so goddamn bullish. But we haven't really had that much support in terms of international governments and stuff for crypto as of yet. So yeah, ideally we want a bit more of that before we can really go. We're going to the goddamn moon, 100k. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much it for Bitcoin there, guys. I'm gonna jump to Bitcoin dominance just to let's just we'll do a bit of Bitcoin dominance just to check on the altcoins and see what we've got coming through there in terms of predictions for that. I mean, as you can see here, guys, we've obviously got this low that has been set, and looking at near enough a double bottom there. Pretty crazy stuff there for Bitcoin dominance. But yeah, we did see obviously altcoins. They haven't been doing too bad, right, in terms of referencing to Bitcoin. I know they've been doing bad, but let's just go on previous history there, guys. It's really been awful. Like Bitcoin would dump, and then altcoins would dump, like, say Bitcoin would dump like 25%, but altcoins would really take like a 50% hit. Whereas at this point in time, it's not as bad in terms of blood in the streets. Hey, something's in the stream saying, hey, Crypto Chester, say, hey to you, my good sir, or ma'am, or preferred pronoun. 2021 and all that. But yeah, as you can see here for Bitcoin dominance, guys, we're actually on the way up, right? We found a lovely, cheeky, juicy, mega giga level of support at 40 here. So yeah, in terms of percent here, we're at 40% there. We bounced off this zone, amazing stuff there, which I mean, it's not quite that amazing for the altcoins, right? Because the higher that this goes, the lower that the altcoins are going to be, the more reactive they are going to be for Bitcoin, right? So yeah, so ideally we do want to break this zone to come down, and then altcoins are going to be behaving a lot more absently. What's the word? Independently. There she is. A bit more independently, right? That's the ideal scenario that we do want there. But to be honest, they have been we've obviously been trending down for quite a while for the Bitcoin dominance, which in terms of a reflection for the total market cap for the whole of crypto, right? It's really taken a bit of a reflection here. And the reason for this is, guys, you can see the previous all-time high for the market cap that we did see there. This is when Bitcoin hit all-time highs, right? This was at 2.58 trillion. Recently, we got to 2.44 trillion, right? Without Bitcoin even coming a fraction of the space. Can't even speak. The fraction of the distance to Bitcoin's all-time high there. And yet we're still getting to this insane market cap level, which just shows how much more money is being invested into altcoins here, guys. The confidence for the altcoins coming through there, basically meaning Bitcoin dominance is looking like it's probably going to break this zone the next time that we test, right? And that's going to be pretty good indeed. And yeah, I would be expecting that to happen. And that's obviously going to be very, very positive for our alt portfolios out here. Because the further down we go, the better it is for our alts, right? So yeah, let me that's pretty much Bitcoin done here, my good people. Pretty much Bitcoin done here. Let me jump to the fear and greed, because this is really, really bad. Elive Crypto, yo Chester. Elive Crypto. Sorry, man, I read your name wrong. But yeah, it's nice to see you on the stream, mate. I haven't seen you in on the stream like I'd say maybe even 2 months, right? So yeah, I do appreciate you stopping by and supporting it out here. And yeah, 32 likes as well, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff there. We've got a like target on the table of 69 likes set by Joe Hart in the chat there. Amazing stuff there, Joe. So yeah, 69 likes is on the table there. So yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, guys, smash that like button. It does help me out in terms of the YouTube algorithms. We've got a subscriber target coming through of 1,425 there. Absolutely amazing if we could hit that as well, guys. See if we can do that on today's stream. But yeah, in terms of fear and greed at this moment in time, it's 21, guys. It's really, really quite rough, right? Really quite rough. And to be honest with you, I don't blame you guys. I don't blame it. I don't blame it for being this low, just because it's just a really uncertain time. We're setting lower lows. This downtrend is really awful. And it's been manipulated like 3 weeks in a row, right? 3 weeks in a row. We've seen manipulations at the start of the week. So yeah, it's kind of it's predicted, and it's absolutely fine for this to be it's not fine for it to be this low, but it's expected for it to be this low, right? Sahil says, tell about FTT, please. Yeah, I will get to the altcoin request part of the show there, my good sir. Just gonna have some H2O, and then we're gonna get to my altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you guys for some potential positions, some potential obviously do your own research, some potential educational TA from a good standpoint, right? Oh, damn. Good stuff. Right. Now, let me get to my altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you guys. The first one is XRP. XRP coming through there. And the second one I have chosen to showcase to you is AVAX. And then we're going to be looking at a bit of MATIC, because I know you guys like your MATIC. But yeah, so just adjust my mic, right? I feel like I'm sinking in my chair. So yeah, where are we? Getting fresh again, getting fresh. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, XRP, obviously we got this range coming through here. We have actually broken this range to the downside. I mean, to be honest, it's been looking pretty rough for XRP recently, just because you can see we actually hit a lovely high point coming through here, and then the crash coming through. Obviously, this was Bitcoin doing its crazy madness. This is the crypto crash that we did see most recently, beginning of September. Pretty bad coming through there. Sahil says, love from India. Love from England, bro. Love from the United Kingdom out here. Yeah, amazing stuff there, man. I've always wanted to go to India. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will one day. Yes, That'd be really nice, right? And so as you can see here, guys, falling wedge pattern. If we are going to break to the upside here, this is what we're going to be looking for in terms of a breakout. Around $99, bringing us back up to potentially test this pretty crucial horizontal at $1.05 there. Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see if we can actually get up there and actually have that break. I mean, at this point in time, the measure move for this this parallel channel that you can see coming through here, guys, as you can see, we've got levels of resistance coming through here pretty continuously along this zone, levels of support pretty continuously along this zone as along this zone as well, right? So this is why we are setting a parallel channel, as you can see coming through there, guys. The measure move to the downside for this parallel channel is going to be something along the lines of this, right? Where are we? Hold on. Yeah, so the measure move to the downside out of this parallel channel is going to be along the lines of this. Obviously, we have banged it all the way down to this 85 cents at this point in time. Currently not trading at that. Currently trading at 93, so we have seen a bit of a recovery. But in terms of a measure move out of that chart pattern here on the midterm here, it's going to be around a 24% gain there, guys. And this is just a key example of if we are going to be entering trades like this, we want to be staggering take profits all the way down, just because we can't just be going for this 24% here. That's greedy, and greed is not your friend when you're trading crypto here. You want to be staggering your take profits all the way down. To be honest, my first take profit coming out of this zone would have been first things first, it would have been probably around this $1.02 there. First take profit hit. And our stop loss probably above all these major moving averages here, because it's going to be, you can see we've been trying to get over this zone for God knows how long, and we haven't, right? So yeah, stop loss would have been around this sort of zone here. We would have hit that first take profit. We would have taken our stop loss. We would have moved it straight to our entry point, right? We would have moved it straight to our entry point, and that way, if we do see any sort of reversal, granted, yes, we're going to get stopped out. But we've already taken profit along the way, and it's an entry point stop out. So that basically means it's a no loss scenario. Amazing stuff. And if we do get the continuation to the downside, which yes, we have here, amazing stuff there, we're going to be hitting more take profits all the way down. Granted, yes, we haven't hit our 24% as of yet, but staggering take profits all the way down like so. This is how you make the most cold hard cash in terms of a trading strategy, in my opinion, which I have found. Just lost the chat actually. Where are we? I'm just going to have a bit of H2O, and then we're going to carry on. Driven to madness. I see what you're saying there, man. XRP is it's a myth. It's a myth out here. But yeah, this is the interesting scenario I will be looking for now. In terms of what we are seeing for XRP, I'm quite impressed, to be honest, in terms of an actual price rebound coming through there. Let's jump down to a smaller term time frame. You can see this uptrend is actually quite strong. We're seeing quite a lot of confidence coming through for XRP. I mean, to be honest, in terms of altcoins, XRP is definitely a one to watch. I know quite a few people don't like it, but it's one of the altcoins that does actually have a use, and it is used every single day by international banks. They do international bank transfers on an international scale, right? And for a crypto to be doing that, then we know it's going to be doing well in the future, right? It's just a bit of the confidence. It's not always there with XRP, but I think for the future, it's definitely one to watch, definitely one to have in the portfolio there, guys. But obviously, nothing I say is financial advice. You've got to do your own research here. But yeah, in terms of a target point for XRP right now, it would be this 95 cents there. If we can get to 95 cents and break through that final level of support and then bang it up, we could be looking at coming to test the top side of this falling wedge pattern here on the bigger term time frames there. In terms of a target price for that, looking at around $1. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if we can actually get to that sort of zone there, guys. Definitely a point to be watching. But yeah, at this point in time, I must say we're seeing a bit of evil resistance coming through off this 55 moving average there. So yeah, definitely scary times for XRP. But yeah, that's going to be the target to the upside. If this trend is going to continue, if the pullback is going to hold us up, right, it is going to be holding us up on these moving averages here. We've got 21 moving average coming through. We can bounce up from there and then actually give a nice little test coming through there. So yeah, just look for I would say look for a reversal in the trend here, guys, for XRP there to have the continuation to the upside, right? And we know the buying power from this zone here is actually really quite strong. As you can see here, huge buying power, huge buying power, huge buying power, and you can see it's only really getting stronger. So if we are going to test this again, I would say this 95 cents horizontal is definitely most likely going to get broken there. So yeah, interesting stuff for XRP, and that's why I did want to showcase it to you guys, because it's just a nice bit of in a sense simple but quite quite good TA to be looking for there. Now, the next altcoin that I have chosen to showcase to you guys out here is AVAX. Amazing stuff there from AVAX coming through there. This is another good point of TA that I did want to showcase to you guys, just because, yes, AVAX has been doing pretty bloody well recently, right? It's been doing really, really quite well. So yeah, we're just going to have to see how that goes. Making that cold hard cash with XRP. Of course, of course. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, head and shoulders pattern, that's dominating the chart at this point in time. We're seeing a rising wedge coming through as well. And rising wedges, guys, they usually tend to break to the downside, right? So if we are going to see this right shoulder actually start to play out here, it's going to be a break to the downside out of this rising wedge pattern in terms of a measure move for that potential shorty short position coming through there, coming through for AVAX. It's probably going to be looking at something more along the lines of that. But in terms of measure move's sake, we're going to be looking at percentages like so. And that's going to be around a 28% drop there for AVAX. And to be honest with you, AVAX has been pumping up like absolute crazy. So if we are going to even retrace down to this sort of zone there, I mean, to be honest, it's very unlikely that we actually break through this horizontal coming through at $50 there. But yeah, if we do actually come down and see this head and shoulders pattern get completed, then yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad for AVAX there. But as I said, it's been pumping like crazy recently. So to be honest with you, it's absolutely fine for it to actually do this. But yeah, if we can profit on the way, hello, amazing stuff there. So yeah, this is a position that I'm going to be looking for AVAX. And as I said before there, guys, staggering my take profits all the way down. I'm not going to be going for this cold hard 28%. I mean, I am, but I'm planning for every sort of scenario in terms of a reversal there. These are going to be take profit points all the way down. So if we do see a reversal coming through, we've basically taken our stop loss, moved it to entry, get a nice little stop out. It's positive at the end of the day. You know my strategy out here, guys. You know my strategy. So yeah, that's what I am going to be looking for AVAX, and that's why it's been chosen as my altcoin of the day to showcase to you. Let me jump to MATIC coming through there. Bit of MATIC. See, MATIC's an interesting one, guys, because we know from when we saw the first crazy dump in May, right? We saw the first crazy dump in May. We saw us actually retrace 230% in the space of no time at all. And we were like, right, okay, this is powered by a lot of FOMO coming through here, guys. A lot of FOMO coming through. Around 230%, I think it was. Yeah, no enough, 230% there. So yeah, after that, we did see a lot of FOMO coming through. And then you can just see this filthy downtrend coming through there, guys, and a lot of altcoins there were actually trending up at this point, breaking lower highs, doing amazing stuff there. And we know MATIC just kind of sat there and was like, I ain't doing none of that, I'm out. Basically just sat there and basically just got sold into through everyone that FOMO'd in, considering it was the only altcoin that was really going up at this sort of stance here. But yeah, from there, we've seen a bit of a nice uptrend, right? Nice uptrend coming through, but not quite getting to a correlative point where we can actually get over any real major lower highs here, guys, from the previous high that we did see for MATIC there. Now, from there, we have seen a pretty strong downtrend playing out, falling wedge pattern, and we know falling wedges, guys, they usually break to the upside. Oh, that's the wrong tool. They usually break to the upside, guys, so it's definitely something we need to take into consideration for said future. And at this point in time, let's jump down to some smaller term time frames, and we'll see if we can get a bit of a better gauge on what's happening. Because as you can see here, guys, falling wedge pattern, if we are going to be breaking to the upside, we need to set some targets to actually get up to this zone to actually look for a breakout playing out. So now, what are we going to do? We're going to jump down to the smaller term time frames, right, and look for any sort of miniature micro breakout that we could be referencing there. And hello, look at this little broadening wedge pattern coming through there, guys. Could be looking at a breakout from this zone, potentially up to this $1.22 there. If we are looking for any sort of measure move, we're going to be going on the, not the most recent, the least, because on the broadening wedges, guys, we've got on the least recent uptrend if we're breaking up, just because if we're going to be doing measure moves like this, they're greedier. They're a lot greedier, and they're, in my opinion, a lot less likely to happen. I know it's quite close, but just for broadening wedge rules, if the broadening wedge is going to be a lot bigger here, guys, for the future, imagine we would say down here that the measure moves would be a lot more greedy and a lot more unlikely to play out there. So yeah, just for reference sake, I do my measure moves smaller like that, and then the target prices are going to be smaller, yes, granted, but still a lot more achievable, right? A lot more achievable. So yeah, if MATIC is going to be looking at a nice pump there, we could be looking at around an 8.6% there. And as I said before there, guys, we need to be referencing all of these points of reversal, right? All these points of reversal as take profit points, right? We've got a 55 to get over already, so I probably wouldn't even enter until we clear that 55, just because we're in such close proximity, in a sense, close proximity for this downward sloping currently resistance line from this zone here. You can see how close we are, so it would be pretty pointless entering along if we were going to just get instantly see that reversal coming through there. So yeah, I would be waiting till we clear the 55 and then banging it along and basically riding this wave all the way up as we're hitting and challenging these previous lower highs there. And then yeah, that is going to basically line us up for a potential breakout for this falling wedge pattern if we can get there for the future there for MATIC. But yeah, that's pretty much MATIC summed up there, guys. The next part of the show is my alt package review. It's the first time I'm doing this, right? So yeah, just have to bear with me. Bear with me, right? So yeah, BTC here, guys. This is the signal that we did see for BTC coming through there from my ultra package. This is the package that it's the Crypto Chester Ultra package, and it's like $95 a month or something like that. But I've got a lot of people on trials at the moment. It's basically you pay for the information of 4 of my indicators, right? You pay for the information of 4 of my indicators, and this is a signal that did come through off one of the indicators coming through there, and it is currently sat at around, if we go to live price there, around a 10.7% in profit, and that's without leverage there, guys. For me personally, I did take a nice lump of profit, probably around 13% there. Around 50% of my trade actually came out because I was there like, yeah, look at this insane dump coming through to the downside there. If we are going to have the continuation of the downside, and the indicator does actually say that we're going to have the continuation of the downside still, we could actually see this coming through. But when you're seeing a dump like this, like crazy 10%, right? If you were leveraging that 10x, that would be 100% trade, right? It'd be crazy stuff coming through there, guys. So crazy percentages. I just wanted to run through that pretty briefly. But yeah, we could potentially see some more continuation to the downside, just referencing the short signal from that indicator. Now jumping on to the next signal that we did see there, it was indicator 4 there. I'd just like to touch on these because I know quite a few people are actually a member of this group at this point in time. We did see the same scenario coming through, a short position coming through, around this what price was that? 3,353, I do believe it was. Shorted it all the way down. We took a lovely level of profit around this sort of zone as well when we did break this low to the lower side here when we saw this candle close reversal. Lovely bit of profit coming through there, guys. And now we're currently sat in terms of a percentage, 50% left in, around still 12.64% in profit. A pretty amazing stuff there for a nice little indicator signal information trade there. Now, the next one that we are a part of, granted, the next two are pretty blood on the streets, right? They're pretty bad, pretty bad. But these indicators, they're obviously, no trade is ever going to be 100%, right? You've always got a drawdown. You're never going to be 100%. And this BNB indicator is actually 82.76% profitable there. 82.76% profitable. So yeah, this is just a pretty unlucky sort of position, right? Just very unlucky. But yeah, we are still at this point in time still in that position, still holding, because we're just waiting for a nice close signal coming through from the indicator. And as you can see, we are currently minus 13.37%, and that does bring me on to the same sort of scenario coming through for ADA as well, right? We are still minus. We're seeing a bit of confidence coming through for ADA recently, I must say. Still minus 12% there, but that's the thing about these indicators. They could even just pull us right the way back, and then we'll get a close. And that's why these trades can last quite a while, right? Quite a while, right? But yeah, if you did want any more information about my ultra package, just drop me a message on Telegram, and we will go from there. Amazing stuff there. I could put you on a trial or something like that. So yeah, what is next here? Let's look at. Should we do some altcoins? Altcoin request part of the show, guys. Altcoin request part of the show. So let's first things first, let's do FTM for Sawik there, because you've been patiently waiting, my good sir. FTM. So yeah, let's do a bit of FTM. Before we do FTM though, a bit of Phantom, I'm gonna be checking the subscriber target, guys, because the subscriber target on the table today is 1,425 there. 1,425. We're 4 subscribers away, guys. Amazing stuff there. 4 subscribers away. Very cool stuff coming through there. And then the like target for the stream is 69 likes. Currently sat at around 40 likes, guys. So we're 29 likes away. Amazing stuff there. Sweek there. Sweek. Probably can't really can't really read that well. And Simon says, can you do Cody? Crypto Phil coming in from Bitcoin Beat stream. Yeah, I did see you on there, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Well, we might do Hex. We'll have a little look. We'll have a little look, right? So yeah, let me jump to some altcoins, guys. This is FTM coming through there. I must say, a lot of altcoins are looking the same, right? It does suck a bit because they are looking the same, just because obviously Bitcoin is leading the market here. But yeah, as you can see, some of them will be behaving irrationally, and to be honest, we are seeing a bit of a green day coming through in terms of reversing the trend. But when we're seeing a trend like this actually play out, a bit of momentum in the market coming up there, it's good, it's absolutely fine. But if we're not invalidating any previous lower highs here, guys, it's still going to be a downtrend, right? It's still going to be a downtrend, and it's still going to be rough. It's still going to be blood on the streets there. Yeah, so yeah, definitely one to look out for there, guys. But yeah, so definitely some sort of scenario to look out for, right? But yeah, I'm just gonna have some more H2O, and then we're gonna start smashing through some altcoins, guys. Cameron BTC is not done with this dump, definitely not. Jerry's in the chat there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Jerry. Amazing stuff coming through. Amazing stuff. But yeah, like target, 43 likes, amazing stuff. We're what are we, 17 likes away? 17 likes away from the target? No, 16 likes. 16 likes away from the target there, guys. Amazing stuff. Set by Joe Hart, 69 likes. Ivo's coming the stream. Nice to see you on the stream there, Ivo. But yeah, FTM coming through there, guys. Obviously, pretty big downtrend, right? Pretty big downtrend. I mean, to be honest, let's zoom out a bit here, actually, because what is happening here? Keep clicking the wrong things. Ugh. Right, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Jump to the 4 hour. Right, now we're seeing a bit of progress, right? It's just a very messy chart. Let's sort all this out. Let's sort this out. Yeah, so I guess previous all-time high, right? Yeah, I guess, yeah, previous all-time high coming through there, guys. So yeah, let's do some trend lines coming down from that, because that's obviously a very, very correlative point, right? Very correlative point, as we know, and we have seen this coming through there. In terms of lower highs, we've got multiple lower highs for FTM there. Bang, bang. Decided to try and challenge it, but hello, no luck there. The crazy dump of September the 20th got us. Now, most recently we did obviously dump like crazy, and so yeah, this is definitely something that did get us there, guys. So yeah, obviously throwing us right down, setting a lower high, not invalidating the most recent lower high there. So yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad stuff coming through there. So yeah, not the hottest. I wouldn't say it's the hottest stock in the world right now. No, what I would say, guys, we do have a level of support that we do need to be thinking about, which, to be honest, it's not really that bad, right? It's not really that bad. And the reason for this is, guys, you can see the momentum that we actually have from this zone. You can see the momentum we have from this zone. Hopefully, we can actually have a continuation of this trend, challenging this horizontal here, bringing us up to this most recent lower high on the shorter term time frames, right? And that obviously is also going to bring us up to that 21 moving average to come up and say hello to that as well. And that's going to be around that $1.17, right? It's going to be around $1.17 in terms of a horizontal that we do need to be challenging there. Let's zoom in and let's see what's good coming through there. Woke up to help you get that 69, says Restless. Amazing stuff there, man. 69 is the like target set by Joe Hart. But yeah, this would be the target to look out for in terms of Phantom there. You can see what I would say in terms of a shorter term target. We do have a 21 moving average at $1.10. Let's jump down to the yeah, it's gonna be correlating pretty well with the price action channel, and also we do have the 55 coming down at $1.13. So yeah, it's gonna definitely be a point to be watching out for there as well, there, guys. But hey, at the end of the day, depending on where this trend, the reversal of this trend is actually playing out to, when we do see potentially a lower high getting formed there. If that is going to plan out amazing, it's going to be bullish, and we can be looking at another leg up for the future, and then we can talk about smashing through lower highs to this upside around this $1.21. But at this point in time, we need to be watching where this reversal of Phantom is going to be, and whether we are going to have the continuation of the downside. If we have the continuation of the downside and we actually come through and we invalidate what we are seeing here in terms of the most recent higher low in terms of the reversal here on the hourly, if you invalidate that, then you're definitely coming down to the previous low coming through there, and that's sat around that $97 there. So yeah, a few scenarios to play out there. Quite a lot of resistance, quite a lot of support there. So yeah, actually not really that much support there, but yeah, a lot of resistance to the upside. So yeah, just be cautious in terms of an actual proper low. I would be looking for coming through Phantom saying around this 96 there. I would be looking to bounce off that, as you can see, guys. Just clean cut example of the volume weighted ATR band here, and this is part of the one of my indicators, the WOB machine indicator, which you can get you can get if you do become a member on the channel, right? And I think it's like $8.99 a month you can rent this indicator for, and it's pretty godly, right? Predicting the bottoms and stuff like that. And also it's got all the moving averages, and it's got pivot points, the volume weighted ATR band. It's just God mode. As you can see here, volume weighted ATR band is this little green fella coming through here, and you can see the respect in terms of the support coming through there. And also let's reference that in terms of predicting the bottoms coming through here. Hello, amazing stuff there. You can literally just long up from this zone, right? And same scenario coming through here again. Pretty amazing stuff there. Yeah, that's why I would be setting that as the absolute low, and that is correlating pretty well with a horizontal at 95 cents as well there, and that is the previous all-time high. So yeah, definitely a correlative point to be looking out for there, guys. In terms of holding a level of support, that's what I would be looking for. If you lose that zone, then the next volume weighted ATR band is going to be at 79 cents there. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. So yeah, we'll just have to look out for that. In terms of a measure move to the downside for FTM, I know I've been talking about FTM for quite a while, so let me just get this measure move done. It's going to be pretty rough, right? Pretty rough. If we do see absolute insane dumpage, you're going to be coming down to 47 cents there. But yeah, as I said, pretty unlikely things to happen there, and that's why we stagger take profits if we are going to be shorting any sort of zone like that, just in case of a reversal. You know the drill, guys. You know the drill. But yeah, let me have a little look at the chat there. Let's see some requests coming through there. Did you look at XCAD by any chance? No, I did not, Jerry, but I will look at that for you right now. XCAD, right? It's on Qcoin. Ugh. No, it's just I find these charts are never really great. But to be honest, not too bad. What the hell is happening at open? What the hell is that? Wow, okay, interesting. Interesting stuff there, but yeah, that's pretty common for open, right? But yeah, in terms of what we are seeing here for XCAD, obviously, guys, disclaimer out here, I know nothing about the fundamentals of this coin, don't know what's going on here, but in terms of a chart, hello, not looking too shabby. The reason why I say that is because you can see healthy uptrends in terms of it's starting to lag a bit, right? In terms of healthy uptrends coming through here, you're seeing a nice bit of confidence playing out here. Consolidation, confidence, retrace, absolutely fine, absolutely healthy, and then sideways, and then another move up, right? So this is absolutely fine for an uptrend, pretty healthy stuff. And if we are going to be bringing up percentages here, from the start of that uptrend to that top there, 97%. So this is why we are seeing these corrections coming through, probably around 20-30% coming through there, guys. So yeah, this is absolutely fine. And then we're seeing consolidation and then another pump. These pumps are pretty strong, actually. Another pump of near enough 90% as well there. And then vice versa. We did have another consolidatory period with a couple of mini uptrends coming through there before finally hitting around 120, another 120% up. So yeah, XCAD, whatever XCAD is doing, whatever the fundamentals are behind this coin, it's looking pretty good, right? It's looking pretty good. In terms of what we are seeing now, obviously, guys, this is just due to Bitcoin, right? So I would actually say if this coin is holding itself up, if this coin is going to be holding itself up in the most recent stance that we have been seeing, it's going to be pretty good. But for now, I would say broadening wedge chart pattern basically looking to play out here, guys. I mean, it's quite a common thing to be seeing on a lot of the charts at the moment there. A bit of a broadening wedge. We do have also another level of support coming through for a maybe potential symmetrical triangle pattern here, and that is actually good news, guys. And you know why that's good news? Because when you're seeing uptrends like this, and then you see a symmetrical triangle at the top of the uptrend, that is a bullish pennant chart pattern, right? A bullish pennant chart pattern, which obviously it's a bullish chart pattern, guys. That does mean we're looking at progression to the upside if we can break it to the upside. But obviously, guys, speculatively speaking here, just because of what Bitcoin's doing, we don't know how this is going to be affected by that. So yeah, in terms of in general, I do think it's looking pretty bullish. But in the most recent trend, in the most recent Bitcoin sort of Bitcoin scenario, in a sense, it's kind of wrecking it, right? But yeah, so in terms of a breakpoint, this is going to be pretty hard to break, I must say, just because you can see the dominant support that you have got here multiple times. You can see the bounces you are seeing from there, pretty good, very, very strong, actually, very, very strong. So yeah, if you are going to be testing this zone again, you want to be bouncing from it. If you break this, then you're probably just going to end up trickling down like this, and then probably say hello to the volume weighted ATR band before taking another leg up. Because I wouldn't say it's over here, guys. I wouldn't say it's over, just because you can see the confidence in this coin itself. But I would say Bitcoin here is obviously having a pretty bad effect on this coin. But yeah, let's jump to seller for Glenn there. I see we have a Hex Schiller in the chat there. What the hype is for Hex. Have you ever done Hex chart? Is a certificate of deposit of a blockchain. It's finished. Immutable, no admin keys. You hold your keys. 37% APY for long stats. Pretty good. Almost 2 years live, etc. It's a beauty. Smash the like, people, and show the love, says Crypto Phil. Amazing stuff there, man. I know there's a lot of controversy. I can't say the word. But there's a lot. It's a quite controversial Hex, just because of the whole. The guy who owns it, right? Apparently, he scammed a load of people. So so yeah, not good. But yeah, apparently Hex is pretty good. Tal says, "Get it, Chess. Popping a like and gotta go." Not a problem, Taz. You have a good day. You have a good day. Cameron says, "Crypto Chester, do you think the bull market is over?" You would ask me that like before we saw this lower high, this confirmed lower high coming through here, and we were actually referencing this uptrend. Then yeah, I would have been like, to be honest, no. I think we're pretty strong here, guys. But if we're looking at the weekly chart here, we've got the 55 in terms of a confirmation here. As the moment that we do lose this 55 moving average coming through here, then that's kind of a bit more confirmation for the bull market to be over in a sense there. But yeah, as another indicator, where is it? It's bull market barrier. Here we go. So yeah, bull market barrier here. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah. Bull market barrier coming through. Let me bring that up 1 second. And this is obviously it's a free indicator, guys, by Nish19. If you did want to download that, and this basically determines whether we are in a bull market or a bear market, right? Pretty good, pretty good. Let me just get rid of all my other indicators. It's pretty messy in terms of charts right now. It's just so ugly right now, these charts. 1 sec. Change anything? No. Right, anyway. But yeah, so as you can see here, guys, if we are blue, we're in a bull market. If we're red here, we're in a bear market. As you can see, pretty solid bull market all the way up here. We actually came down. We saw this this uncertain time, and this is where we're going to bring up the WOD machine as well to be referencing that 55 on the weekly there, because yes, we are still red, guys. We are still red. We saw insane resistance from this bull market barrier zone here. But yeah, as I said, the confirmation here is going to be this 55 moving average here on the weekly. If we do lose that, then yeah, it's going to be pretty bad. It's going to be pretty bad. And the fact that we the fact that we did set this lower high here, it is looking bearish here on the longer term time frames. But yeah, you just want to be watching this 55, right? You just want to be watching this 55. But yeah, as I said, it is looking bearish, Cameron. But yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. If we can break this bull market barrier to the upside, amazing stuff. If we can set a higher low here and actually see the continuation here, amazing stuff indeed. But yeah, if we do lose this 55, then I would expect us to actually just probably come down quite a significant amount. But then there's the factor that I was talking about at the start of the stream, guys. This level that we are seeing here, this 30k sort of level, this 29, 28, this sort of area, when we actually saw the price action coming down to these zones here, when we saw these crazy crashes coming through, May, for example, there, we saw the buyback, the confidence, I can't speak, the confidence that we saw in terms of the buying momentum coming through there. It was being bought up in a matter of minutes, people, and that just shows that people are prepared to pay this sort of money for Bitcoin, and they're waiting for a dip to buy the dip, right? So yeah, that's basically, it's going to be a very hard point to break, just referencing the live price action that we did see the last time we were basically tapping these zones, right? But yeah, back to some altcoins. I love the fear. I get great discounts as I simply am. Should we do a little a like target check? Like target check. We've got 69 is the like target coming through there, set by Joe Hart. Yeah, set by Joe Hart. Amazing stuff there, Joe. Thank you ever so much for the like target coming through there. So yeah, the like target is 69 likes, guys. We're at 53 at this point in time. It'd be absolutely amazing if we can hit that, and it does help me out in terms of my YouTube algorithms and all that good stuff. And now the subscriber target we're looking for is 1,425. We're 2 subscribers away, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff. We could smash that target today. That'd be really, really cool stuff indeed. But yeah, if you've got some altcoin requests, guys, smash them in the chat. And yes, I will have a little look at Hex chart for you there, Mr. Crypto Phil, because I do appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, we do have Selar. seller network coming through at this point in time. It's I mean, it's an uptrend, and we're obviously seeing Bitcoin hitting it hard. I mean, to be honest, it's been trending up quite healthily for, is that 20th? Yeah, 20th of July as expected, when Elon and Jack jumped on that B word conference, right? So yeah, after then we've just seen nice healthy uptrends, and to be honest, it's actually been doing very well from there. A chart that I would be comparing this to in terms of a nice what's the word? A nice consolidation period in the middle here, once we are going up in this parabolic sort of stance here, is Solana, because Solana did this. It actually went up, went sideways for a bit, and then actually took another really nice run up. I'm sure a lot of you guys did see that happening with Solana. But yeah, from here we've obviously seen Bitcoin actually pull us right the way back down. We have to zoom in here to get a bit more data. Yeah, you've got a pretty dominant trend line from the previous all-time, from the all-time high coming through there, guys. You've got a pretty dominant trend line. As you can see, these are pretty strong tests of this trend line here, and we're just seeing that reversal, that trend line actually just plan out, and we actually saw a bit of confidence actually coming back into the market here. But no, this trend line is being played out in terms of resistance from the all-time high there. It's still holding us down there. Yes, we are correlating into this box sort of zone here, into this zone coming through here, guys, and it would be an initiation for some sort of falling wedge pattern. When we do see a falling wedge pattern like this, we're likely to see a breakout to the upside, right? It's likely we'd see a breakout to the upside. If we do see a nice breakout to the upside, it's going to be pretty good indeed. In terms of a measure move that we could be looking for this, guys, obviously this is speculatively speaking, depending on where we are going to break here. We're going to be looking at something along the lines of this, right? In terms of a percentage for this move here, guys, we're going to be looking at around maybe even 12% there, and that's bringing us up hopefully past this previous lower high, because that's going to be the next point that we are going to be really struggling there. We could easily see a reversal before we see the completion of the measure move, and that's why we stagger our take profits, guys, continuously. And then when we hit one take profit, we move our stop loss to our entry point. And if we do see any sort of reversal coming through at any time from any point at any one of our take profits, we're going to get stopped out. Yes, we are, but it's going to be a profitable stop out at the end of the day. And if it's a profitable stop out, it's a win. It's a win. We don't go on greed here, guys. Greed is not your friend. We know all about that anyway. But yeah, in terms of this actual holding point, in terms of the support there around this 8 cents there, that's what I would be looking for a bounce up to test the top side of this falling wedge pattern. Who requested that? Was it Glenn? Was it Glenn? Yes, it was Glenn. So yeah, hopefully I covered that for you there, Glenn. Really hungry. I haven't had lunch yet. Crypto Phil, my good sir. Let's do a bit of Hex for you. What chart do you want to do, man? Dreadful. I think there's more data on this chart from previous experience. I mean, got an uptrend, my good sir. Got a pretty strong uptrend, to be honest. Completely honest with you. Even from May? Okay. Interesting. Seems like the May crash, everyone pulled their money out of everything else and put it into Hex. No, so yeah, it's actually doing pretty well. But what I would say here, this right here, whatever the hell this is, it's clean manipulation. That's just dreadful. Really, really bad. But I would say it's actually not too bad in terms of a chart. In terms of an uptrend, it's still looking good. And we know the whole scenario. Trend is your friend and all that. Trend is your friend. You ride it till the goddamn end. So in terms of the daily, what we are seeing now, we're probably seeing a bit of a range actually get created in terms of horizontals coming through here, guys. I would be plotting one in probably around here, and then another horizontal around here as well. So now, what does that mean for us here? It means we're likely to probably go sideways for a bit longer. If we don't go sideways, we're probably going to have a break to the upside, right? Probably a break to the upside, which could look something along the lines of this. And to be honest, we're still in the trend as your friend. We'll ride that mother trucker until the end. So yeah, at this point in time, it is looking like we are going to potentially break to the upside. Just in referencing the most recent uptrend, it does correlate very famously with the top side of this rising wedge pattern. But also, please remember people, once we've been trending up like this for so goddamn long, we need corrections, right? That's probably what we did see here in terms of a buy up as well. Let's go from there to around here. It's 3,500%, right? And that's not even the start of the uptrend, right? This thing just goes up. This thing just goes up. So yeah, say 3,400% for simplicity's sake there. We need some sort of retracement, guys. Even if that is us coming down to the previous all-time high, sat at around this 17, 16 sort of cents there, that's absolutely fine. And this is what I was saying a second ago, guys. It's a rising wedge pattern. We know about rising wedges. They usually do break to the downside. So if you are looking for any sort of buying opportunity for Hex here, we're going to have a break. We're likely to have a break to the downside here. So yeah, I would expect us to probably test this to the upside, maybe potentially once more, and then come back down in future to the previous all-time high, and then we could talk about potential break to the downside from there. But we'll use the all-time high rule, guys, and the all-time high rule that we do use on this channel quite frequently is if we break an all-time high, when we do see the slight reversal coming through there, guys, 80% of the time we come back down to previous all-time highs. We've seen this play out a lot of times here. So this is the whole greed thing coming through there, guys. If we see new all-time highs get hit, I'm seriously taking on a lot of profit there because I know we're going to be coming back down, and then I'll be reinvesting that profit at the previous all-time high there. So yeah, that's a scenario I would say that is probably going to happen here with Hex, right? As you can see, same sort of scenario coming through there. But yeah, let's jump to something else. Yeah, not too bad, Crypto Phil. $1 at the end of the year. You heard it first from Phil. 57 likes, amazing stuff there, guys. Let's check the subscriber target. 2 subscribers away. We are 1 subscriber away. 1 away. Can't believe it. Amazing. So yeah, let me do OMG for Restless. We got Skydemex in the chat there. I didn't recognize you, man. You've changed your profile photo. But yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Do appreciate you coming through. Hope you're having a good day, man. My guy out here. OMG Network. I've seen this. This has been doing mental, isn't it? Recently. Should we look at Coinbase? No, I'm not the biggest fan of Coinbase, but we'll look at it. Only because the fees are just extortionate, and like a lot of new people who want to get into crypto and stuff. They usually go for Coinbase first, and it's like they stick with Coinbase and they don't realize that Coinbase are actually screwing them in fees. So yes. That'll be my take on that. Yeah, nice to see you on the stream, Skydemex. Do appreciate you coming through, man. Hope you're having a good start to your week and stuff. Like, mine's been pretty rough. I think you said happy birthday to me last week as well. So yeah, appreciate that too, man. But yeah, I did a few too many drinks on the old birthday and all that. So yeah, still worse for wear in a sense, right? Still pretty bad. Yeah, I'll get there. Rising wedge pattern, guys. We know rising wedges usually break to the downside here. So yeah, I would expect some sort of break to the downside. Just going off trend scenarios here. Just sort of going off chart patterns. And to be honest, we've been trending up for, well, 20th of July. Usual scenario, right? Been trending up for quite a while. Saw a massive correction coming through there, actually. Actually, that was the manipulation station time when it happened in... It's on my OMI NFT. Got it on VV. Oh, you got an NFT. Cool, bro. Hopefully that goes up by millions. Hopefully you make good money on that, bro. That'd be really cool. But yeah, OMG Network, I mean, still setting higher highs most recently after this crash coming through there. So in terms of behaving differently to a lot of the other altcoins there, it's doing pretty well. And obviously that is this insane pump to the upside coming through here. I'm not really that educated on OMG Network, but I'm sure it's doing something good, right? So it's doing something good, as you can see. Oh god. When a lot of the other coins are trending down, this is obviously banging it up serious percentages. Let's have a look at that. Around 33%. So yeah, that was a massive mover. I'm just gonna have a sweet. Great respect, King. Come on, my guy. Need some sugar. Get some requests in the chat, guys. I need some requests, people. While I'm waiting on the dot. Get your altcoin requests in the chat, people. I will get to them. I will get to them. Ow. Something in my eye now. I think it's sugar from that sweet. It's pretty bad. Yeah, to be honest, guys, it's an hour and 16 minutes. I might probably end the stream, to be honest. Pretty tired. But yeah. I never did a giveaway. I never did the giveaway, guys. For God's sake. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do that. let's do a giveaway. This is a giveaway to my my ultra package group, guys. Darren's saying Solana, so we'll bring up Solana chart. This is a giveaway to my ultra package group, guys. This is where you in a sense you rent the information of 4 of my indicators, right? You rent the information of 4 of my indicators. Very profitable indicators, I must say, right? I must say. Very profitable. So yeah, get ready for said giveaway, guys. Get ready for the giveaway. I'm thinking of a number. Thinking of a number between 1 and 20. When someone gets the number, they're going to win 2 months trial period for that my ultra package, right? So yeah, 1 and 20. Let me know in the chat, guys. Guess that number. And I know a few of the OG members out there are probably going to try and guess the number. So yeah, if one of the OG members get it first, then I don't know. Maybe they'll extend their trial for a month or something. Yeah, we'll do that. If an OG member gets it first, you can extend your trial for a month. That sounds pretty good. So yeah, Solana coming through there. Yeah, Solana coming through. Obviously, downtrend coming through for Solana. We've got a falling wedge pattern, guys. Numbers coming through there. No one's guessed it. No one's guessed it. So yeah, falling wedge pattern coming through here, guys. We're looking for a nice breakout to the upside here. Potentially around a 20% gain there. Obviously, you know the drill here, people. We're going to be staggering take profits all the way up at all potential reversal points there. Joe Hart has got it. Joe Hart guessed it. Number 12. Amazing stuff there, Joe. So yeah, Joe Hart wins, as said, a giveaway. So Joe Hart wins. Oh no, I spelled your name wrong, bro. Hart. My bad. Yeah, Joe Hart wins the giveaway. Amazing stuff there, guys. There will be a giveaway every single day, right? I will be giving that, giving a trial period away in the stream every single day here, guys. So yeah, Joe Hart wins the giveaway today. So yeah, make sure you tune back tomorrow, and I'll do it all again, right? I'll do it all again. And yeah, the number was 12. Number was 12. I hope no one got it before Joe, right? I think Joe was the first guy. Yeah, I think Joe was the first person to get it, right? Oh yeah, Bitcoin beats coming through 420.69. Amazing stuff there, man. didn't see you in the chat there. It's amazing how you can miss it so fast, right? And so yeah, congratulations, Joe. Amazing stuff there, Joe. Message me on Telegram with your Telegram name, right? And I'll add you to the group, and you can start profiting today. All that stuff coming through there. But yeah, let's do some more requests, guys. I'm probably gonna do like 3 or 4 more requests, and then then I'll do a little BTC update to see where we're at, and then yeah, because we are actually seeing a nice bit of reversal coming through down to the volume weighted ATR, man. Probably around that 41,800 target like we were talking about there. You know what, Skydemex, bro, drop me a message on Telegram. I'm just gonna give you a 2-month trial on that because you supported me out from the absolute get, bro. So yeah, drop me a message on Telegram, Skydemex. You deserve it, bro. Because you just said you don't ever win giveaways. So yeah, drop me a message on Telegram and I will I'll sort that out for you, man. Because he's supported me since like 50 subscribers, guys. So yeah, appreciate you out here, man. So yeah, as you can see, let's talk about this. Are we gonna hit the subscriber target? 1,400, one subscriber away, 1,425. That'd be absolutely amazing if we smash that, guys. We're 8 likes away from the like target, which is 69 set by Joe Hart. Amazing stuff there, Joe. But yeah, let's do some altcoin requests, guys. I'm gonna do 5 more requests. So yeah, a Solana looking like if we are gonna break up to the upside, we've got obviously a falling wedge pattern, guys. We usually break to the upside for these. Looking around at 20%, as I said, guys. Staggering take profits all the way up if we do enter any sort of long position here. In terms of a trap zone that we've got coming through here, as you can see here, trap zone for a reason. This is where we are seeing reversals coming through here, guys. You can see this level of support that is being formed. I would say at this point in time, we are looking for. We're actually testing the 200 EMA, right? We're testing that in terms of a level of support as well as the lower side of this falling wedge pattern as well. Granted, yes, dirty downtrend, lower low after lower low after lower low after lower low. So yeah, pretty bearish stuff coming through here, guys. But if we can find support on this zone, then we could be looking at a nice move up. If we can get a nice move up, then we can talk about the idea of this horizontal here, and that is obviously at 138.92 there, $138.92 there. But to be honest with you people, I'll be completely honest, right? Completely honest. I do think we are going to come down a little bit more for Solana, and my reasoning for this is, guys, the reasoning behind this, you can see the momentum since Elon and Jack jumped on that B-word conference, right? The momentum that Solana gained in terms of this uptrend. I know everything else did, but in terms of percentages, people, 846% for an altcoin of Solana's credibility to go up 850%. It's just ridiculous, right? It's absolutely ridiculous. So if we are seeing any sort of retracement, I would potentially probably be looking to come down even to this into the previous range that we did have before, right? And that was set off that trend line setting from the previous all-time highs, and that's going to be sat around that 93.91. So yeah, in terms of a longer term target to the downside, if this is going to continue, I would expect Solana to actually keep trending down just in terms of a correction. From the all-time high to that point there, it's still only around a 57% correction. So what's a 57% correction to an 840% pump there, guys? So yeah, absolutely fine for Solana to come down, and we all know what all this was. There's a lot of FOMO coming through here for Solana. It was like the only coin that was really pumping up like crazy. So yeah, that's definitely a point to be looking out for the future there. Yeah, a big shout out to Bitcoin Beats coming through there, guys. If you are new to the stream coming through there and you haven't come through from Bitcoin Beats' stream, so yeah, go check him out, man. He's an amazing YouTuber, amazing trader out here making that cold hard cash. And we all know why we're here, right? We know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. So yeah, go check him out. So yeah, he does stream every single day, I do think, as well. And yeah, he's my my older brother as well. Thor and Loki of the crypto world. So yeah, anyway, let's do some requests, guys. Let's do some requests coming through there. I did see another one earlier. GRT there for eLife. Bit of H2O, and we'll carry on. Very nice. Obviously, dominant trend line to the downside here, guys. Well, yeah, to the downside, but it's a pretty strong level of support as we are seeing here. Continual support in terms of testing this zone. In terms of coming up from that previous all-time high, maybe, or the all-time high, maybe. No, nowhere near. Nowhere goddamn near. So yeah, from this high point, actually, from this when we tried to actually test the previous high there, this was a pretty key rejection zone, and we did see that actually coming through on a lot of the charts, actually, on a lot of the coins, a lot of the assets, right? A lot of the cryptos. We did actually see that coming through for Bitcoin as well, right? Not on this chart, but where was it? Is this previous? Here we go. Yeah, here we go. It's this zone here. It was this zone here. We did actually come up and test, and we actually set our high and actually saw us dump like absolute crazy from that zone, right? So yeah, that's basically what is happening there for GRT. We obviously saw us actually dump down with Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance taking effect there, guys. Yeah, in terms of where we are now, we are actually in a falling wedge pattern, guys. They usually break to the upside, so it's definitely a point to be looking for the future if we are going to break to the upside. Granted, yes, lower lows are being set, so it is still bearish at the end of the day. If we are going to be looking at any sort of targets to the upside here to really flip us a bit more bullish, I really would like us to actually invalidate some of these lower highs, right? In terms of the shorter term time frames right now, the most recent lower high we would be looking for is going to be a horizontal, probably plotted in around here, around this $72 and 64. That's what we are going to be looking for there, guys. But yeah, as you can see, we're seeing Viva La Resistance play out yet again. So yeah, I would actually I'd expect us to probably just come down from here, guys. Come down from here and probably challenge this most recent higher low here, and that's gonna be sat at 67 cents there. So yeah, it's not looking good at all there for GRT, I must say. I mean, a lot of the charts are looking pretty bearish right now, so what do you want from me? No, of course, right? So yeah, so we need to play out all scenarios here, guys, and it does still look bearish. But yeah, in terms of a short-term target to the upside, as I said, it would be that lower high there, and that's at 72 cents and 64 there. And the next chart is Jerry says, if you have time off stream, check out the fundamentals on XCAD. It's launching soon and it's something pretty different. Would love to know your thoughts. Okay, man. Let me write that down. And I will, because, obviously, guys, we are a community here. And if you want to join the community, I got a Telegram group. And we've got like 200 members and stuff, something like that. And we all chat about crypto 24/7. So it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff coming through there. So yeah, if you're, and also we do obviously suggest coins to each other continuously about fundamental research and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's definitely a good place for new traders as well if you want to ask questions and that sort of thing. But yeah, I will have a little look at XCAD for you there, Jerry. Just because I'm quite intrigued as well, because we did look at that. Who is Thor and who is Loki? I'm Thor because of the whole the blonde beard, and then my brother's obviously got the dark hair like Loki, right? Yeah, XCAD. I'll definitely do some research on that, Jerry. That'd be amazing. All right, thanks for GRT. Not a problem, man. Not a problem, man. It does look bearish. I hate to say. I hate to say, man. It does look bearish. What was next? I did say I'd do ADA. Should we look at for? I'm gonna try and say it right. Weberhav, maybe. Hopefully that's your name, bro. I'm pretty bad at reading, but hey, man. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Now, ADA, what a time. What a time to be alive, hey? Recently, since 20th of July, obviously, Elon and Jack jumped on that conference. Need I say it again? Huge uptrends coming through for ADA. All-time highs getting absolutely smashed out of the park. Amazing progression for ADA, I must say. Granted, a few things have failed in terms of their smart contracts and stuff. Not good. Oh, LR's going, thanks for another great stream. Got to go. See you on Telegram later. I'm always on the Telegram, guys. So yeah, if you did want to ever chat to me personally, I'm always there. But yeah, I will see you. I'll see you on the Telegram as well there, LR. Have a fantastic rest of your day. It's actually really sunny in England. Don't know where you're from, but yeah, whatever. Have a good day, right? Yeah, in terms of ADA, all-time highs getting absolutely smashed here. Really new ones getting set. Really good stuff coming through. The all-time high that we did get set is around $3. Very, very good stuff indeed. Granted, yes, when we see new all-time highs, the all-time high rule is coming to effect there, guys. We always come back down to the previous all-time high. Well, we don't always, sorry. 80% of the time, we come back down to the previous all-time high there. So yeah, that's going to be SHIB NFT game versus Axis NFT game, please. Not sure what you mean, but I know Axis is a chart that just goes up because obviously it's a game that's been, actually to be fair, they have been going down recently, and I would expect them to actually come down just because they've been going up for quite a while. But you're saying about SHIB NFT game, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Tweedledee? Cool name, man. I like that. Let me do some research on that, man, because I'm quite transparent. I'm not the biggest fan of these meme coins and stuff like that. I feel like they've put a dent in the seriousness of crypto in terms of being accepted into governments and stuff like that. But when a coin, say like SHIB or like Doge, has already had all their marketing done for them, why wouldn't an entrepreneur decide to attach it to, say, an NFT game, right? It'd be a smart decision. It would be a smart decision because marketing is one of the hardest things about setting up a business, right? You've had all the marketing done and everyone knows about the business already. Why wouldn't you do that? So yeah, that's if SHIB are going to be bringing out some sort of NFT sort of game, then it's going to do well, right? It's going to do well. So yeah, interesting. Just getting a couple of messages from my friend on my watch. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, falling wedge pattern coming through for ADA. We know what happens to falling wedge patterns, guys. Hopefully we can get a nice break to the upside. That's going to be the ideal scenario. In terms of coming down from the previous the all-time high there, we have actually seen retracements of around 38%, and we are actually in a long position for the ultra package there. Granted, not great. Not great. Down near enough 12% on live price, maybe a bit more than that now. Yeah, 13% on live price at this point in time, but the indicator will tell us when to get out at the best time there, as it is 68.37% profitable, and in the space of well, since January 2020 to now, it's made literally 1,100%. So yeah, it's absolutely fine. You're gonna have losing trades out here. So yeah, this is just an indicator that we do follow by the bat, right? We do follow it by the bat, and whatever happens, we're staying in, right? We're staying in till it tells us to get. And that's my ultra package, guys. If you want some more details about that, just message me on Telegram. It is 4 indicators that basically lease out in a sense, but I lease out the information for you guys. And like we did make some insane gains coming through there. Well, we're still making insane gains for Ethereum, right? Because we shorted Ethereum coming through from this zone, and also we shorted Binance Coin, BNB coming through from 47,000, that sort of area as well. So yeah, insane gains coming through there. But yeah, let's jump back to ADA quickly. Tweedledee says, like your style. I like you supporting me, man. I do appreciate that stuff coming through there. And so yeah, as you can see, guys, hopefully we can get a nice retracement for ADA. And to be honest, in terms of the lower lows that are being set here, in terms of the trends, I would say obviously we had this dirty crash coming through there in the most recent crash on the 7th of September, 3 weeks ago there. But ADA is actually, it's been trying. It has been trying for a couple of legs up to actually retrace from this zone. And we did see this actually happen last night. We actually saw ADA really give it another little go here, coming out in terms of this retracement. So I do think ADA is going to surprise a lot of people recently, with a little bit of a buying back sort of mentality there. We're getting a lot more coverage as well in terms of the news and stuff like that, which is good stuff. So yeah, I do think ADA is seriously underpriced at this point in time, and I'm not worried about this long at all. I really do think we're going to come back up. Even if we get a closer entry, or even like a 5, maybe even 10% loss there, we're still going to be making money in the long run for this indicator. And that's why I have separate balances for all of my indicators that I am following religiously, like for in a sense signals, right? Signal indicators. So yeah, that's pretty much ADA at this point in time. I would say in terms of, let's jump out to some smaller time frames, and we'll see if we can get some gauges. See if we can get a gauge for you there. Did we hit the target, Joe Hart? 69 likes, amazing stuff there. Giggity gaggity goo. Amazing stuff there, Joe. Amazing stuff for setting that target, bro. Really smashed that. What was next? Who did I do ADA for? Nicely on the stream there, Phoenix. I wasn't going to read out what you said, man. That was for Vahib. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully I read your name right, bro. I'm pretty bad at reading, as I said. But yeah, so as you can see here, guys, downtrend at this point for ADA. But as I said, look, we're trying to take legs up. We're trying to invalidate lower highs here, right? We actually invalidate quite a few lower highs in terms of this most recent pump to the upside here in terms of the 15-minute. As I was saying here, it's not looking too bad. It's really not looking too bad. We're looking like we're trying. And compared to a lot of the altcoins here, it's doing something, right? It's doing something. So yeah, it's not too bad for ADA at this point in time. Not worried. Not worried at all. But yeah, in terms of what we are currently looking for, I'd say that we are going to be seeing resistance from this point. You can see this correlative zone, right? If I just draw a nice little cheeky trend line coming through from this from this point coming through there. Yeah, so we'll be looking for around this sort of zone there. I mean, no, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be doing it from here, right? You can see the most correlative points, getting as many touches as possible there, people. So yeah, as you can see, this is going to be the point that we do need to break for ADA. In terms of a target price for that, then it's going to be around this $2.13, $2.12. And right now, yes, we are trending down. Granted, bad, not good. But we've got a lower high here, right? This is going to be acting as a heavy level of support. If we do come down to this zone, we're likely to bounce off it, right? We're likely to bounce off this zone. If we don't come down to this zone, sorry, and we do see a trend reversal coming through, then we're going to be finding another higher low, right? Another higher low point coming through there, and that's basically be another point to bounce off, maybe even get into this called up zone, and then looking for a break, challenging this lower high, and then talking about this low high for the future, right? So yeah, it's not looking too bad for ADA. Still in a micro uptrend. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad coming through for ADA. Not worried at all. Just like Axis SHIB will follow with SHIB game. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued for if SHIB NFT is going to bring out a game, right? Let's check the subscriber count, see if we hit the target today. 1,400. We smashed the target, guys. Amazing stuff there. The target was 1,425 there, and we've hit 1,427. So yeah, amazing stuff to you guys. Thank you ever so much. Really smashing it through there. Let me do one more request. And because yeah, we've been streaming for an hour and a half now, so I'm pretty tired, guys. Need to go get some lunch as well. My stomach is like, brr. Got chicken burgers. Rude, man. Yeah, so FTX. Oh, I'm on the 15-minute. Right. Let me just draw this on the 15-minute because it's obviously a falling wedge pattern, and we're potentially looking at a break to the upside here. Chester, can I get a little bit of ADA? Says Restless. Just a little bit of ADA. I think you're referencing what I'm saying, not asking me to do ADA because Mr. Miles coming through. They haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Hope you're having a good time, man. Hope you're having a good day, right? Good day. Good day, Mr. Miles. Yeah, so falling wedge pattern, as I was just saying there, straightened up here on the 4 hourly. So we're looking for a potential breakout to the upside. We are looking for any sort of measure move coming through here, guys. We are looking for a breakout because we trade our breakouts coming through. It would be looking along the lines of that. I would ideally want us to hold this at 53. What do you see on the screen? It's been like this the whole time. The price has been off like this. Pretty peak. Sorry, guys. Pretty annoying, isn't it? Yeah, so as you can see here, guys, you can we can see this is going to be the breakout scenario, but we need to be getting over this 53.44 and finding support on that if we are going to be looking at breaking up any watt to the upside. That's going to be the ideal scenario. Mr. Miles, do you have the code for that aluminum coin there? And I'll see if I can bring it up for you. I just don't like searching and stuff for codes on the stream. It's just a bit long. We do your stream in the middle of the night for me. It's 4:40 a.m. right now. Damn, bro. That's late. That's late, man. 71 likes. Amazing stuff, guys. You really killed it today, I must say. Smashing through the like target and also the subscriber target as well. You absolutely killed it. Really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Do appreciate that coming through. And we're growing together as a community, guys. And if you are a new trader coming through and you are new to the stream, I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday. And if you are new, as I said, we do have an amazing Telegram community. The link is in the description of the stream. And yeah, it's pretty good. If you're a new trader, I'll say it again. If you're a new trader, this is the place for you to ask questions and stuff like that. We've got guys doing TA 24/7 in there. It's pretty good stuff, actually. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it from me, guys. To be honest. Oh no, let me do that for Mr. Miles there. I appreciate you coming through and staying up till 4 a.m. right? But yeah, target point for FTX there, if we are going to break to the upside, it's going to be around 6.6% gain there. Yeah, let me do what was it? ILV. Aluminum. Sounds like a hurricane. What is this, bro? It's flying, is it? As in, it's jumped off Mount Everest and it's flying to the floor. I might have the wrong chart, but... Ask people to like your post. You want more likes? Good luck to you. And looks very pumper dumpy. Good guys doing TA. Kevin. Now, Phoenix does some TA as well, man. Can't leave Phoenix out. Yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. Let's do a little BTC update because the target in terms of the price, what we did say at the start of the stream here. Oh, that's the wrong button. Just put my pen down for a sec. Yeah, so the target price at the start of the stream was 42,800. Now, did we tap that? Near enough tap that, guys. I think it's just to go back to a different time frame. Which, what? ILV. At least on Binance. Awesome. All right. Okay. I think I messed it up there, guys. One sec. Is this the use? Oh, okay, right, yeah. I mean, that is crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, guys. I must say. Yeah. So, should we do the analogy? Should we do it, guys? You know what I'm gonna say. Bit of that. And a bit of that. Yeah, so what we're saying here, guys, is Mount Everest. If you're climbing Mount Everest in a parabolic motion like so, if you go too parabolic, just like if you climb a mountain and you don't fuel up in terms of food and sleep, you get rejected, right? You get rejected, your body gives up. And this is what we're seeing here, the body giving up. We want to be resting at base camp 1, right? We need a bit of a base camp 1 rest, and then we can talk about another leg up. But at this point in time, this has gone far too parabolic in my opinion, right? Far too parabolic in my opinion. It's quite interesting to see why this has gone parabolic, right? And maybe, I think we just saw the Binance listing, right? Is that same sort of time? Yeah, it was the same sort of time, right? Same sort of time this list on Binance. So yeah, that's probably why we saw an insane pump like that, right? But yeah, in terms of fundamentals and stuff, guys, I'm not really sure on the fundamentals. So it's gaming, so it might not play by the same rules. Interesting. If it is an NFT gaming and stuff like that, that's definitely just wrote down the wrong thing, right? ILV, right? Yeah, I have ILV. Wish I could spell. There we go. Illuminum. Yeah, so I'm going to do some research on that because I'm quite intrigued, as you guys say there. I'll do some research on that and give my opinions in the Telegram there. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Let's do a little BTC recap because, as I said, 41,800 was on the cards if the resistance was going to play out from the zone. Hello, it played out pretty goddamn perfectly, as I said here. As you can see, rejection point coming through from this RSI. If we are going to be coming down even further there, we are going to be looking at challenging and potentially grinding along this volume weighted ATR band here. So this is going to be, there we go. Yeah, this is going to be the next point to be looking out for, guys, as we come down this volume weighted ATR band coming through there. And to be honest, we've got a higher low here. If we invalidate that and we actually come down further, then yeah, it's looking pretty rough there for Bitcoin. But yeah, so at the end of the day, we haven't broken to the upside out of this falling wedge pattern. Yeah, we got a few correlative points that we could be plotting in there. We've got another horizontal that we could bang in actually there at 41,678 in terms of a bounce point to give us another go there. So yeah, a couple of scenarios that we could be basically looking to play out there for the future. But yeah, as I said, 41,800 tapped very nicely indeed, right? Midterm, I would say we want to be holding this this falling wedge, the downward sloping support line of this falling wedge. As you can see here, guys, pretty heavy levels of support continuously. We want to be holding this and actually banging it up from there. That's going to be the ideal scenario, smashing through lower highs continuously. If we can do that, amazing stuff. If not, peak, bad news, not good, because we're likely to actually come back down even further and potentially even come down and set a lower low there, which we don't want that, guys. We don't want that, right? So yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin on the midterm. Bitcoin on the long term here. On the weekly, right? Let's get to the daily. As I said, this 200 EMA there is going to be a very correlative point that we do need to be holding in terms of challenging that. If we can get a candle body close above that on the daily there in 12 hours and 10 minutes time, 12 hours and 9 minutes time, that's going to be the ideal scenario for us for Bitcoin there. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'm going to do it a bit earlier tomorrow morning, right? I was a bit delayed this morning. I had a lot of things to sort out and my schedule and stuff, and getting back on track, right? Getting back on track because obviously it was my birthday and it threw me off my routine and stuff. And I'm a very scheduled routine dude, so yeah, it's nice to get myself back on schedule, right? But yeah, I can do some research on XCAD, SHIB NFT game, and that Illuminum game as well. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through there. But yeah, peace out, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all. Did we hit all the targets, right? Yeah, we did hit all the targets. Like targets, subscriber targets, amazing stuff there, guys. Yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, and I'll see you in the Telegram. Peace out, goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.